I'm showing off my new cut. I'm so excited. I wanted to talk about my new cut, going the curly girl route, and some products that the stylist and Ulta helped me with. I colored this recently. The gray was coming in, and I probably had a good 4 inches of gray, and I just didn't feel that it was the most flattering look. I wasn't ready to do the big chop and then just start, embracing the transition to gray yet. I will at some point, in the next 10 years maybe. But right now, I like this. I like the fun of color. I love that there's some burgundy in this. So I'm just happy. I'm gonna just kind of play with color and not worry about having to take on the gray. Again, I'm not, denying my age. I'm not trying to, pretend that I'm younger than I am or anything like that. It's just this is what makes me happy. So I'm going to stick with these dark colors for a while. So I went and got my hair cut. I don't have a mirror to show the back, but the back is a little bit shorter than the front. So it's not quite that sharp angled bob that's really cute and popular. I really do want to grow my hair back out again. I had long hair, but it was not in the best because it was so thin. It just wasn't super flattering when I wore it down. Even if I tried to scrunch it or anything, the ends they would look like this. Like it would be like an end like this, and then 2 inches away there'd be another end, and then 3 inches away from that there would be another one. It was just, yeah, halfway down my back like that. Not a flattering look. So I had her take it up to the top of my shoulders, so that way I didn't want to go too short because I really do want to grow it back out and see if I can get some improvement. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we ended up doing, which is what I wanted. I needed, you can see the purple, the burgundy in there. I just love this color. I'm really obsessed by it. So I went to Ulta and I just said, look, I need help. I don't know anything about what products to use. It's overwhelming to me when you go in there and there's all these different brands and there's all these different curling creams and gels and lotions and potions. I don't know where to even begin. So a coworker is a big, huge fan of Bumble and Bumble. So she was like, oh, go to Bumble and Bumble and get their curl cream, which I did, except I had the lady help me, and they just sold me the wrong product. It was a product intended for textured hair, very curly, tight curls, not my hair at all. So I knew that wasn't really what was going to help me out. So I went back to Ulta, said, hey, look, here's the product I was sold. This is definitely not the product. Can someone here help me find the right product? And so this girl that worked there, and I don't know if she was a manager, but she was like, oh, no, I know exactly what you need. She goes, I'm going to show you the products that changed my hair game. So she took me first to Bumble and Bumble Primer. And the primer is just kind of like that. Think of it like foundation for your hair. So it's just kind of the foundation that any other products are going to sit on top of. And I guess it has all kinds of good things in it. So it's, Brazilian oils. So anyway, it's good for your hair. Before that, when I first colored my hair, I learned that you're not supposed to wash your hair until 72 hours when you do it at home. You're not supposed to wash your hair for the first 72 hours. So that gave me time to really research, well, what type of shampoos should I be using? Because I really had no idea. And you want sulfate-free shampoo, apparently. So I went and I looked at Ulta and I picked this Joico brand. It's called Defy Damage. My hair wasn't really particularly damaged. I mean, it had a few little split ends. But I thought, well, you know what? It's not going to hurt, because now that it's colored, well, that automatically implies that it's going to have some dryness and some damage. So we'll just start out right. This is the way I was thinking about it. So I looked at the shampoo. The shampoo was $18. The conditioner was $30. I was like, that's a lot to invest if I don't even know if I'm going to like the shampoo. And Ulta is great about, if you try a product and you really don't like it or it doesn't work, they bring your receipt. They'll refund it, no questions asked. Well, they'll ask a couple questions, but, they don't give you a hard time about it. So, but they had this sample pack. And this sample pack had this little, it's almost 2 ounces of shampoo. It had a little bottle of conditioner. It had a tube of hair mask, which is basically it's a deeper conditioning, so you would use it instead of the conditioner. You don't use it every day. In fact, I'm not even supposed to be washing my hair every day, especially with it colored. Maybe once, twice a week at the most. So, and then it had like a heat spray for, I guess, people that flat iron and stuff. So it was a whole sample pack for $18. And I thought, you know what, I think I'll get that instead of the shampoo. That way I can try out the different products, see if it works for me, see if I like it. After the very first shampoo and conditioner, I loved this. I love it. I love it. The way my hair was just so soft, and it felt really good. And that was even before I got my haircut. So I got my haircut. So the girl, told me about the primer. Then she took me over to Matrix, and she pulled this product. It's called Air Dry Twisted Boho, because she'd asked me if I let my hair air dry, which I do. It's super thin, so it actually can dry pretty quickly. And so this is a curl defining air dry cream. So I got that. This tube was $18. I went ahead and picked up another tube, it's the same line. It is texturizing air dry cream. So I thought, okay, well, maybe that will help, give me a little volume. So I bought both of those. They were both $18. I think at Walmart. I'm going to go check and see if they're there. But I think they're like, probably maybe, I'll probably save like $4 if I buy these again. So I was just at Ulta because they have everything, and, not knowing what I'm doing, what I'm looking for, at least there's someone there that should be able to help, where if I go to Walmart, it's not likely anybody can tell you anything about any of the products. So I got the products, got the haircut. The lady that cut my hair, she also recommended Deva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. And all of these products can be used independently. I mean, you use the primer first, so the primer goes on. And then if I just only want to use that gel, I can. If I just only want to use this cream, I can. This says it's meant for air dry. I noticed that I did look at a couple of YouTube tutorials. Apparently, Curly Girl is like a whole thing. So there's lots of help out there I didn't even know about. Thank God for YouTube. So I studied some of those videos. So it is a process, because your hair, if you're doing it the right way, it has to literally be dripping wet. And then it shows you how to put these products in and scrunch it. So if I'm getting ready for work, there's no way I can do all that and then try to think I'm going to let it air dry. So I have a blow dryer, but it has an oval tip, and there's no diffuser that fits that. So unfortunately, even though my blow dryer is perfectly good, I had to go out and buy another one. So I did. I found one at Marshall's. It's supposed to be pretty good. I read some reviews on it, and the one I got was on clearance because it's just plain black, where the new ones coming out, they're all, have cute little pretty designs on them. But I'm like, well, it's a $5 savings. I don't really care about the color. So I did that, and it came with a big fat diffuser. I've never used a diffuser before. They did it yesterday at the hairstylist. So that's something that I'll be learning how to use. But I just love my hair. I'm very pleased with it. I feel that it's flattering. I feel that even though it's a little, it's natural, it's a little wild, it's still professional. I can get away with this perfectly fine at work. I can now finally give up that granny bun that I was wearing on top of my head. And even though I would tuck flowers behind it and I thought it would look cute, it was probably making me look old. I don't know. It worked. I did it for 3 years, and now I don't have to do that anymore. And I just love it. My hair's bouncy. It's shiny. Look at that shine. Yeah, I'm really happy about this. Oh, and I also found out about sugarberry hair vitamins. These were expensive. They're $30. It lasts for about a month. But you know what? I don't care. I if I'm going to spend the money and that money is investing in my transformation and it's going to help my hair grow out the thin part in the back, the crown, which this cut nicely camouflages. You can't really see it anymore, so I'm very thankful about that. I feel like if I need to invest in hair products and the vitamins, if that's going to help me with my hair game and help improve the condition of my hair and hopefully help it actually, start growing in better so that when it does grow out long, it grows out evenly and pretty. It has a pretty end, not some scraggly witch hair. So yeah, I'm just really loving this whole let's go on a journey, let's take a transformation and create a new me. Oh, I got my eyebrows threaded, which is something I normally do. It was a little bit overdue. If you don't know what threading is, it's actually an ancient technique. It was back in the Middle Eastern and in the Indian cultures and that part of the world. Somehow they take thread, and the way they do it, it's almost like it makes a scissoring, and it just takes them a matter of seconds. This is done in just a matter of a few seconds, and it's real clean. I've had waxing before. Waxing is a little more painful. It's a little more expensive, and then sometimes it leaves your area red. This doesn't do all of that, and it's only $4 plus a $1 tip. So for $5, I got new eyebrows. When I was shopping, I did get a new eyebrow filler. My eyebrows are naturally like a super, super light brown color. So I have to have something in there to give it a little bit of definition. I don't know why. I think it's just the way I'm sitting in the light. It always makes it look like one eyebrow is darker than the other, but really, I promise. See, they're the same. So anyway, yeah, that is, I'm just, oh, there's Santa Claus. Hi, Santa. I have grandkids that come over, and so you can see on my wall, that's Santa's house. There's a little door. You open the door, and Santa's inside, and they can say, hi, Santa. And then it's kind of like leftover Christmas decorations, but you know what? Christmas is going to be right around the corner before we know it, and it makes them happy, so that's why I do that. Someday I might even do a little tour of my house. I'm an artsy person, a little bit quirky, a little bit fun. So yeah, I like that. It's all good. So I'm excited. I'm excited that there's going to be a new me. Today is number 4 workout, which that's huge for me, y'all. I've never worked out. It's been years and years and years, but I'm really doing well with the workout. It's harder than what I thought, but not as brutal as it could be. So I'm just going to have to stick with it. I could tell when I went the last time, I was just like, oh no, I just don't know if I could do this. So it was a lot of effort. So I'm just going to have to push through, keep pushing through, and just do it and see results. So anyway, I'm going today for my 4th appointment, and yeah, things are going great. Well, thank everybody for listening, and have a good day. Bye.